Peace, 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 fam. How's everybody doing? This is Oracle Deborah with the Oracle Deborah podcast on YouTube. Let me turn my volume up a little bit because I don't have my headset in. And I have been having a raspy voice lately. Anyway, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate it very much. I see a couple of my videos have gotten some traction, which I greatly appreciate. Listen, I'm just going to go over because we just had a really a huge full moon lunar eclipse in Virgo. And Virgo is Virgo is a great sign, but if Virgo is not placed very well in your chart, you could feel some kind of way. Uh, um, but this lunar eclipse, for me, because Virgo rules, does it rule the sixth house? Yes, Virgo rules the sixth house. The sixth house is health, day-to-day activities. It rules your known enemies. It rules pets. Um, yeah, and just like your day-to-day, but it's definitely health. And I noticed there was a lot of some weird things going on in the body, like certain body aches. If anyone experienced that, some body aches or tummy issues. I heard about maybe some back issues, or just like general stiffness somewhere in the body, just something going on in the body. But definitely, I heard a couple of stories about tummy aches, like belly aches. So I attribute it to the intensity of the eclipse. Now, I don't know if anyone saw the actual blood moon. I didn't. I checked it out. It was white where I was. So clearly, I didn't, maybe I missed it or I don't know. But anyway, so the last time I pulled cards for you on our Friday freebie, we had quite an interesting spread. We had the Three of Swords come out um, as the first card. We had the Empress, and we had the World card, which I thought, that was a very interesting spread. I wanted to go back a little bit before we move forward in terms of where we are now, in terms of where the energy is. So yeah, I don't know, because of my background, you might not be able to see it. So that's what came out. And then the Three of Swords, then the Empress, and um, the World card. I don't know. I got the other one too, right? The World card. And then at the top of the deck, we got the Tower, Justice, Ace of Swords, Eight of Wands, fast communication, Two of Cups. Like, so it was kind of like in the past, there was a lot of heartbreak, a lot of heartache. Um, and it's kind of like moving forward from there. The Tower, again, it's like anything that's around you, in you, or affecting you, was the opportunity to let go of those things, which this full moon is about letting go. Full moons are about letting go. So, yeah, I just thought it was a great spray, even though it was shocking for a Three of Swords to come out um, as the first card. But to me, again, I interpret it as that's what went on in the past. That's what the past was all about. But we're moving forward, and yeah. So I overall I thought it was a great spread. So today, um, I'm just going to get again pull a three-card spread. Something quick, something easy. Hopefully, won't be too intense. As you can see, I'm shuffling now. I actually like this particular background, so I think I'm going to roll with this background. Let's see. Yeah, let me just expand. Okay, love it. Yeah, that grounding, that bookcase, that brown, it's very grounding. I like that. I like that a lot. So, yeah, let's get this party started. I'm learning to just like get right to it, you know. People are complaining about boring podcasts. Honestly, unless you're interested in the people who's giving a podcast, all of it's boring, you know, except for Baby Gilly and Wallow. They're not boring. The sports park podcasts are always a little exciting. Um, People are saying that the Michelle Obama podcast flopped this week, so it was a little weird. She was kind of trashing her husband. Ooh. And of course, black men are jumping all over it. You see how you black women are? I have thoughts about that. It's devastating for them because they're like, he's the creme de la creme. You know, he made it to the highest office in this country. And if his wife is trashing him on a podcast and not showing up at critical events, if he can't get it done, if he can't get it right, what does that mean for us? Well, it means you have to go back to the drawing board and see what you've been doing that's not working. That's called shadow work. You know, you can't keep doing the same things over and over again and expecting a different result. I know it's frustrating, and I know you don't want to take responsibility for it. I get it. You're like, look where we started from. I get it. Look what we've been through. I get it. Look whose foot is still on our necks. I get it. You don't want to have to take responsibility if you started off at a deficit. But the universe doesn't care. The universe does not care. The universe says you have to do the shadow work. Whatever you started off with, however the deficit was, however bad it was, good, you know, how deep it was, you had to process that the best way you could. And out of that comes dysfunction. And you have to deal with your dysfunction. I think that's for Black men. They have to deal with their dysfunction. And it's not fair. It seems like it's not fair. And they can make all the money they want, and they can go and marry other women all they want. They will continue to get the same results. You know why? Because shadow work is needed. Ask me how I know. I started off in the deficit in my family. It was deep, it was dark, and I didn't want to take responsibility because I said I was an infant. How do you blame an infant for coming into a world and coming into that situation? That was my story. But guess what? The universe didn't give a hoot, didn't care. It's like, I don't care. You are the way you are right now because of the way you processed it. And now it's not working for you, and you have to do the shadow work. I had to do that shadow work. And the changes has started coming because I've done the shadow work. And Black men are in the same position. You know, the white man is not going around. The Karens, you're marrying them, you know, and nothing's changing. You look at Obama, you're like, he can't even get it right in his marriage. Like, what hope do we have? Your hope is within. Your hope is within. You have to do the shadow work individually and collectively. It's tough. I don't know. And Black women too. We have to do the shadow work individually and collectively. Okay? It just is that way. It is what it is. It's just how the universe works. Okay. Okay. So let's see how this works. So we got the Four of Swords. That's healing. Very good. Very good. Not bad to start off. Ooh, juicy, juicy. Ten of Coins. Oh my gosh. Lovely. Commitment. Commitment. Family. Oh, juicy. And defending your position. Seven of Wands. I'm defending my space. I'm standing on my square. I'm committed to my healing, and no one's going to take that away from me. No one's going to jip me out of my blessings. This is mine. This is mine. I earned it. I earned this. I earned this. But be careful, because overarching that is the Five of Swords. But Five of Swords is I'm walking away from conflict. Let me get that in there. Oh, yeah, I'm walking away from the conflict. I'm taking my swords. I'm taking my truth. Oh, come on, baby. And I'm walking away from y'all fools. I'm out of here. I'm out. I did the healing. I got my blessing. I'm defending it. And I'm not going to get myself out of it by staying in conflict. Needless conflict. I'm not doing it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. He's walking away with three of the swords. He's laid down two of them. He's like, here, there's a sword for you, and there's a sword for you. I'm taking mine with me. And that's the end of that. But be careful. Yeah, be careful that you don't let someone come along and chip you out of your blessing. Yes, yes, yes. Because if you do, you're going to end up in that Eight of Swords energy again. Which that Virgo will absolutely, that Virgo energy, thank God the moon has moved into Libra. That Virgo energy, low vibrational side of Virgo, will have you all up in your head. It's full of anxiety, overthinking, all of that. Now let's look at the top of the deck. Look, the five is coming out again, the Five of Staffs. That is their conflict. Engaging in conflict. Four, see, you do that, you're going to be disappointed in the results. You're not going to like it. If you do that, okay, you stand in your power. You keep your pennies in your pocket. Maintain your status. I also read this as you defended your position. Maybe on the outskirts, it didn't seem like you got what you were supposed to get. And maybe you didn't get everything, but that's not a bad place to end up either. So you went from that to basically by yourself, stand in your power to this. Whatever you had to heal from, whatever you had to walk away from, whatever you had to defend yourself in. Yeah. You're like, I'm not walking away from the Ten of Coins. That's the ultimate. That's stability. That's unity. That's commitment. That's bonding. Mm. That's the ultimate wealth, is when you can do it with someone else. If you're by yourself, this is great. You're like, I'm doing what I have to do. And that's not bad. Not everybody is meant to be in a relationship. It's not in the cards for everybody. People keep trying to shame people because they're not with someone. Not everybody is meant to be with someone. Not like that. It's not in the cards. I'm telling you, it's not in the cards for everybody. So don't be trying to shame someone because the world says this is the way it's supposed to be. No. Ultimately, what you're fated is what it's supposed to be. And that's what we have to learn. And the only way to learn it is to do the shadow work. We don't want to take time to do this, to heal. We think we're going to miss out on something. You won't. You won't. It does appear that you will, but you don't. You don't, and you won't. This is critical. This healing is critical. I love it. I love it. I will heal all day, every day, if I can get this. And when I get that, when I get this, I'm not backing down from nobody. I'm not letting anybody in my boundaries. I am protecting my family. I'm standing on my square. Mm. Oh, I love it. I love it. We went from the last spread, Three of Swords, is in the past. And from that, we moved on to healing and coins. The flow is coming in. We're releasing the blockages. Healing releases blockages. It clears blockages for prosperity to flow in. That's what I see here. I like it. I like it a lot. So, yeah, that would, I don't know. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Walk away. Walk away from, pick your battles. This person picked his battle. He was like, I'm just going to take my little Three of Swords and walk away. It's not serving my highest and best good. Walk away. Pick your battles. Pick your battles. And sometimes you got to get in it. Sometimes you got to get in it and confront people about certain things. And you might, I said this was a 3-card spread. It's 3 cards, and then I pull an ultimate card from the bottom, but then I want to see what's on the top too. I want to see what's happening basically in the current energy. But yeah, you get what I'm saying. So anyway, current energy, you had to confront. You felt a little disappointed in the outcome, but in the end, you're not in a bad position. You're at peace. I can pay my bills. I got juiciness all around me. I got palm trees around me. Got a little rabbit hanging out with me. I got some swag. And that's my chair. That's my little throne there. The queen. I like it. I like it a lot. All righty. That's it. That's it. That's my message in tarot for today. Just know that this lunar eclipse, we have another one coming up. They usually last around 6 months, especially with this Virgo, with the Virgo energy. You can expect to, with whatever, however this is going to affect you in your chart, it's going to last about 6 months. Now, there's a ton of videos where people went through it sign by sign. Just search on YouTube and get a feel of how it may affect your chart. Mine fell in my 10th house. So 10th house is your career, your reputation, you know? So yeah, this is good energy for me, but I definitely felt it in my body. Like I had aches and pains in my body. And I literally had to take a day off this week just to nurture my body. So do that if necessary. take the hit, take a little time off, and just do some self-care, literally some self-care. Get a massage, take some salt baths, get out in nature, whatever you need to do, put some hot water bottles on your body, wherever, if on your back, specifically, like on your back, like release tension out of your neck area. Knee things, like do whatever you need to do to take care of your knees, your ankles, like whatever. Okay. Because this energy is definitely going to be up in the body, and you may have to alter your diet. You may recognize it's something you're putting in your body. It's not is not it's not meshing in with your system, and you may have to take it out, or you may have to add some stuff in because there's a deficit somewhere. you know I was taking, I couldn't figure out what was going on in my body, but I took some things out. I Because the only way to find out is you remove things from your diet, and then you introduce it back one by one. And I was taking a certain magnesium supplement, which I used to take all the time. It's no problem. But for some reason, maybe with what I'm taking now, it's not meshing. So yeah, I have to be careful with that one. Or maybe it's too much. Maybe my multivitamins give me enough magnesium that I need. So yeah. But anyway, that would be it. Again, this is Oracle Deborah. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. If you need any of my services, Reiki, I hope you guys enjoyed the Reiki session I did a couple of weeks ago. The Reiki, tarot, astrology, whatever, just, hit me up. Everything is in the description box below. All right, peace, peace, peace. Love you all. Have a blessed Saturn day.
Oh